right, guys, team leads, here's what we're trying to get done. You will pick up the folders you have here for the number of representatives or senators you're seeing.
So we're going to stop by at those times. Hopefully the delegates will be able to meet with us.
Christy Horton is a gun rights activist from Fairfax County, Virginia.
Moorfield, Campbell, that is one of your delegates. Come with me, please.
The home state of the National Rifle Association is historically a pretty easy place to lobby for the Second Amendment. The Republican-controlled state house has successfully resisted efforts to change the state's gun laws so far. But on May 31st, a gunman opened fire at a municipal building in Virginia Beach, killing 12 people. Democratic Governor Ralph Northam called for a special legislative session to try to address gun reform.
I will be asking for votes and laws, not thoughts and prayers.
That special session happened this past Tuesday, and it was a magnet for people on both sides of the issue to rally, including Horton.
What is this Virginia Citizens Defense League doing today?
The whole subject of today's special session is gun control and gun rights and trying to reduce gun violence. So we're here to tell our delegates and our senators what we think and where we stand, and to share with them some of our concerns. I'm under 5 feet tall. I'm a woman. I really want to send the message to my legislators that when they pass laws that make it difficult for law-abiding people to obtain firearms, they really put me in danger.
If you're carrying, leave everything hold, credentials to that officer. Gotcha.
She lobbied Democratic delegates.
Hello. Hi.
So far, background checks haven't really stopped anything. Yes, some people have been denied, but there have been a lot of false positives.
This is my husband, David Horton.
Hey, David.
And she made stops at friendlier offices where she and the staff were on the same page.
We do have an opponent this year. He is anti-gun, and if he gets elected, he will shut down what we believe in. He will not protect our Second Amendment rights.
The special session was about setting the agenda for November, when all 140 seats in the State House are up for re-election. The reforms didn't even get debated.
Senate stands adjourned until November the 18th at 12 noon.
We vote November! You vote today!
So no bills were passed Tuesday. No one expected them to be. But both sides think that framing the election around guns could be a way to win. Sheila Bynum-Coleman is one of a record number of Democrats challenging incumbent Republicans. She's running on guns.
Something's definitely going to happen November 5th. These people are not going to be quiet. They're not going to stay home. They're going to come out.
Bynum-Coleman is trying to unseat House Speaker Kirk Cox in a district that was recently redrawn to her advantage.
An overwhelming majority of the people in your district want to see universal background checks on guns. Speaker Cox calls this special session hasty. Do you think that he is representing the people of your district?
Let me tell you something. The fact of it is, my daughter was shot. 5 of her friends have been shot this year. My cousin was shot 8 times. I went to an apartment complex this weekend. Every building had someone that had a story, a personal experience where their family member or their loved one was shot. How many people are going to have to die before our lawmakers take a step forward to protect our communities?
While Bynum-Coleman sees a changing Virginia, gun culture and the activists who fight to protect it are still strong here.
I want you all to be encouraged, folks. Today is a great day for liberty. It's good for you to be here. Make sure to tell them we will remember in November.
And they're making November not just a referendum on guns, but also on the identity of Virginia.
Do you think that you're having to fight harder and more vocally now for your point of view than you were a few years ago?
Certainly more than I was maybe 10 years ago or 5 years ago. I do feel like there's something happening that's driving some kind of grab for power, control, and that's what concerns me, because the Second Amendment is about making sure that the government remains accountable to the people.
Would gun safety or gun control measures intrinsically change Virginia?
I think it could. I think it could.
In what way?
Well, first of all, I think you'd see a lot of people either move out or you might see an armed resistance. If
Really?
it went that extreme, I think you might. The whole idea of the people being a militia and holding their government accountable is very much a part of the culture of many parts of Virginia.